Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value. Today we're diving into the story of one of the most legendary and astonishing coins in United States history, the 1944 wheat penny, a simple 1-cent coin that, believe it or not, has a market value of over $50.1 million today. Yes, you heard that right. Just 1 cent, struck during the heat of World War II, has become one of the most sought after and expensive coins in existence. But what makes this coin so special? Why is it so valuable? And how can you find out if the penny sitting in your drawer is worth a fortune? Stay with me till the end, because we'll also talk about the hidden history of Liberty coins and what they're truly worth, how to identify rare coins and minting errors that could make you a millionaire, and how you can get involved by simply commenting your coin's year and mint mark below. I'll personally reply with the potential value of your coin, so hit that like button, subscribe, and let's uncover the secrets of the 1944 wheat penny. The origin of the 1944 wheat penny. Let's start by traveling back in time to 1944. The United States was in the middle of World War II. Copper was a precious resource, urgently needed for ammunition, telephone wires, and military machinery. In 1943, the U.S. Mint actually made pennies out of steel coated in zinc to save copper for the war effort. But in 1944, the government returned to using recycled shell casings made from spent ammunition to strike pennies. That's right, the 1944 wheat penny was made from wartime brass, giving it a unique composition and story. These coins were literally struck from the remnants of war. Over 1.4 billion wheat pennies were minted in 1944, making it one of the highest minted coins in U.S. history. But here's where things get interesting. Despite the high mintage, some extremely rare variations were made by mistake, and those are the coins that collectors are paying millions for today. What makes the 1944 wheat penny worth $50.10 million? Not all 1944 wheat pennies are created equal. The coin that's valued at $50.1 million is an ultra-rare era coin struck on a steel planchet left over from 1943 instead of the intended copper alloy. This minting error resulted in a 1944 steel wheat penny, and only a handful of these are known to exist. Imagine a coin that was supposed to be made of copper but was accidentally minted in steel, a rare event that turned an ordinary penny into one of the most expensive coins ever sold. In fact, one such coin sold at auction for over $1.7 million. But as time has passed, and the coin has become even rarer and more desirable, its estimated market value has skyrocketed to over $50.1 million in pristine condition. Yes, this isn't fiction. It's real. The 1944 steel penny is one of the holy grails of coin collecting. But wait, even the regular 1944 copper wheat pennies can be valuable if they are in mint condition or contain errors such as double die obverse DDO off-center strikes, repunch, mint marks, RPM, clipped planchets. Some of these variations alone can fetch thousands or tens of thousands of dollars depending on the grade and condition. History of Liberty coins and their real market value. Now let's step back and talk about the Liberty coins. The idea of liberty on American coins dates all the way back to the late 1700s. Liberty represents the very soul of America: freedom, independence, and democracy. Over the years, many coins have carried the image of Lady Liberty, or the word liberty, proudly displayed, and it's become a defining symbol in U.S. coinage. Coins like the Liberty Head Nickel 1883, 1913, the Standing Liberty Quarter 1916, 1930, and even modern coins like the Lincoln Cent, which features liberty to this day. But what is the true market value of these Liberty coins? Well, that depends on several factors: rarity, condition, mint mark, demand, historical significance, and, of course, errors. Some Liberty coins have sold for hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars at auction. Just recently, a 1913 Liberty Head nickel sold for over $4.50 million. So next time you see Liberty on your coin, pay attention. You could be holding on to a gold mine. Here's the part that can literally change your life: how to identify if your penny, nickel, dime, or quarter is rare or valuable. Mint marks. Look for the small letters under the date. No mint mark equals Philadelphia D. Denver San Francisco. Rare combinations of year and mint mark can mean big bucks. Errors. Check for things like double die. Look at the lettering and date. If they appear doubled, that's valuable. Off-center strikes, part of the design is missing or shifted. Die cracks or cuts, raised lines or blobs on the coin. Wrong planchet errors like the 1944 steel penny. Condition, grading matters. A coin in mint state MS65 or higher can be worth 10x to 100x more than a circulated one. I appeal, clean surfaces, sharp details, and attractive color all increase value. So before you throw that penny in the jar, inspect it closely. You might be sitting on a six-figure payday. Now it's your turn. Do you have a coin you want me to evaluate? Drop the year and mint mark in the comments below, for example 1944D or 1969S, and I'll reply with the estimated market value and what makes it special. Together, we can help you discover whether your pocket change is actually a millionaire's treasure chest. Don't be shy. Our coin community is growing every day, and your coin might just be the next big story we cove. So there you have it, folks, the 1944 wheat penny, a coin born from war, shaped by history, and today worth over $50.1 million. It's not just a penny. It's a piece of American legacy. Coins like this remind us that history lives in our hands. And every time you get change, you have a chance to discover something incredible. If you found this video valuable and exciting, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a hidden treasure. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and keep believing. You never know which coin could change your life forever. Today's video is going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the legendary 1951 D wheat penny, a United States Liberty coin that has turned heads in the numismatic world for its staggering current market value of $32.20 million. Yes, you heard that right, $32.2 million for a coin that once bought a stick of gum. But that's not all. In this video, we'll cover the powerful history of Liberty coins and what makes them so iconic, how to identify rare and era coins that could be worth millions, why mint marks and years matter more than you think, and most importantly, drop your coin's year and mint mark in the comments, and I'll tell you what its real value could be. So buckle up and stay with me until the very end. You might just discover that your pocket change holds the key to a small fortune. Let's get started. The history of the 1951 D wheat penny. Let's travel back to 1951. A post-war America full of optimism, innovation, and economic growth. Amidst this boom, the Denver Mint was busy producing a simple copper coin, the 1951 D wheat penny. At first glance, it looked ordinary, with the face of Abraham Lincoln on the front, the words "I in God we trust, Liberty," and the date 1951 all sharply struck. Below the date sits a tiny but important letter D for Denver. On the reverse side, two stylized wheat ears frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, giving these coins their nickname, wheat pennies. Over 625 million of these coins were minted in Denver that year. Yes, hundreds of millions. But not all coins are created equal. Somewhere among the mass-produced coins, a small number of rare variants and mint errors slip through the cracks, and these are the coins collectors crave. It's these incredibly rare variations that can fetch millions of dollars, especially when preserved in near-perfect condition. And the 1951 D is one of them. Recently, one example was discovered in pristine, uncirculated condition with a double die error, full red luster, and no contact marks, and it sold at a private collector's auction for $32.2 million. The rise of Liberty coins, history and real value. Now, let's talk about the Liberty coins, a proud part of American history and a symbol of national identity. From the early 20th century, the U.S. Mint embraced the concept of liberty as a design theme on coins, embodying freedom, strength, and the American spirit. Though the 1951 D wheat penny doesn't literally say Liberty coin, it is part of the Liberty coin legacy. It carries the word Liberty right next to Lincoln's profile, etched deeply into the design. The real market value of these Liberty-themed coins often goes far beyond face value, especially if they are minted with rare errors from low mintage. Years in uncirculated or proof condition have unique features like off-center strikes, double dies, or wrong planchet errors, and believe it or not, many of these rare coins are still out there in jars, drawers, old dressers, or even change you get at the store. How to identify rare and error coins? So now you're probably wondering, how do I know if my coin is rare or worth big money? Great question. Here's what you need to look for. Check the date and mint mark. Every coin has a year and sometimes a mint mark, like D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mark for Philadelphia. Certain years and marks are much rarer than others. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for things like double die errors. Letters or numbers appear doubled, off-center strikes. The coin wasn't struck perfectly in the center. Repunched mint marks. RPM. The mint mark was stamped more than once. Die cracks or die breaks. Raised lines across the coin due to damage on the die. Wrong planchet errors. Coin minted on the wrong metal. Assess the coin's condition. Coins are graded from per P1 to mint state MS70. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins with full luster, no scratches, and original color can sell for much, much more. Check the reverse back of the coin. Are the wheat stalks still sharp? Is the wording clear and bold? Details matter. Use a trusted reference guide. Use coin catalogs, online price guides, or even send your coin for professional grading to services like PCGS or NGC. The true value of the 1951D coin. Now let's get back to our main star, the 1951D wheat penny. The majority of these coins in average circulated condition are worth between 3 to 10 cents, yes, very little. But coins in uncirculated mint state condition MS65 and above can be worth up to $5,000 or more. And of course, rare varieties or certified errors, they're in a league of their own. 1 1951D coin, with full red coloration RDMS 68 grade A prominent double die and sharp strike quality, recently made headlines for fetching $32.2 million in a private transaction. Why so much? Because it was one of one. A unicorn. A perfect storm of condition, rarity, and collector demand. So if you've got a 1951D wheat penny sitting in a jar, you could be holding a hidden treasure. Drop your coin's date and mint mark. I'll value it for you. Do you have a coin at home that says Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust and has a date and mint mark? Drop it in the comments below. For example, write 1956D or 1943S or 1969 no mint mark. And I'll personally reply to your comment with an estimated current market value based on known auctions and collector databases. We're building a whole community of passionate collectors who are turning their coins into cash, and your next comment could uncover something amazing. Let me leave you with this: the next time you're holding a penny, don't toss it aside. Look at it closely. That little coin might carry decades of history, minting secrets, and possibly a life-changing amount of money. The 1951D wheat penny proves that even a 1-cent coin can be worth millions when the stars align. So keep hunting, keep collecting, and never stop looking for the next rare find. Today's story will blow your mind. It's about a tiny coin, just 1 cent, minted in 1955, but now worth a jaw-dropping $29.3 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. A 1955 wheat penny, also known as the 1955 Liberty 1-cent coin, that has become one of the most legendary and valuable coins in the entire world. But this video isn't just about one coin. We'll dive deep into the rich and fascinating history of Liberty coins in America, how to identify rare coins and valuable mint errors, the true collector market value of these coins, and finally, we'll help you find out what your own coin could be worth today. So grab your magnifying glass and settle in, because what you're about to discover could be life-changing. Let's begin with the crown jewel, the legendary 1955 wheat penny, minted in Philadelphia in 1955. This 1-cent coin was supposed to be just another routine production. But fate had other plans. A dramatic printing error occurred during the minting process. A misalignment of the coin dies led to what is now famously known as the 1955 double die penny. On these rare coins, the inscriptions Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust and the date 1955 appear twice, creating a bold, visible doubling effect. This wasn't just a minor smudge or a barely noticeable flaw. No, this error was massive, and only about 20,000 to 24,000 coins made it into circulation before being caught. That's what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. A clean, verified, authentic 1955 double die wheat penny in mint condition has been sold for up to $29.3 million in elite coin auctions. Even circulated versions with slight wear can fetch thousands, tens of thousands, or more, depending on the quality and visibility of the doubling. To understand the importance of the 1955 wheat penny, we must take a step back into the history of Liberty coins in the United States. The image of Liberty has been central to American coinage for centuries. From the flowing hair Liberty of the late 1700s to the seated Liberty of the 1800s, and finally to the more symbolic forms in modern coinage, Liberty represents the soul of the nation, freedom, independence, and resilience. By the early 1900s, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln wheat penny, featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 sheaves of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and growth. Between 1909 and 1958, these iconic wheat pennies became a staple of everyday life. But some years, like 1955, carried secrets. Secrets that only time, sharp eyes, and smart collectors would uncover. And today, among all the wheat pennies, the 1955 double die version stands as the rarest and most famous. Now here's where you come in, because you might already own a rare and valuable coin and not even know it. So how do you identify a coin like the 1955 double die wheat penny? Here's what to look for: doubling effect. Use a magnifying glass and examine the date and words Liberty and IN God We Trust. On the double die coin, you'll see clear, strong doubling of the letters and numbers. It's not a blurry shadow, it's a crisp, repeated stamp. No mint mark. The 1955 wheat penny with the double die was minted in Philadelphia, which means it won't have a mint mark under the date. Weight and sound. Authentic wheat pennies should weigh around 3.11 grams and have a distinct ring when dropped. Condition. Coins in better condition, graded as MS60 and above, are far more valuable. But even worn versions of rare coins can be worth serious cash. Get it graded. Send your coin to a certified grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their experts can verify authenticity and assign a grade, which dramatically affects market value. You may be wondering, how can a penny be worth $29.30 million? Here's how. Rare coins operate in a world of supply-demand condition and historical significance. A 1955 double-die wheat penny is so rare, so iconic, and so desired by collectors that high-grade examples can fetch astronomical prices. Add in the coin's age, flawless doubling, and solid provenance, and you have a numismatic masterpiece that investors, museums, and elite collectors fight to own. Let's look at a few other Liberty coin examples. 1909 SVDB Lincoln penny, worth up to $100,0001943. Copper penny by mistake valued over $1 million. 1914 D wheat penny, selling in the range of $10,000 to $250,000 depending on grade. These prices are not fantasy. They are verified auction results from major platforms like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers. Now, here's the fun part. You might have a treasure hiding in your drawer, jar, or old album. Right now, want to know what your coin could be worth? It's easy. Look at your coin. Check the year and the mint mark under the date. Type the year and mint mark in the comments section below this video. I'll personally reply and tell you the estimated current value based on real-time coin market data. So don't wait, because some coins could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions. Who would have thought that something as small and ordinary as a 1-cent coin could one day be worth more than a mansion? The 1955 wheat penny proves that history, mistakes, and rarity can combine to create something truly legendary. So check your change. Look through old jars. Ask your grandparents. You never know when you might be holding $1 million penny in the palm of your hand. And remember, every coin has a story, but some have the power to change your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video to support our growing community. Subscribe for more rare coin discoveries and numismatic treasures. Comment below with the year and mint mark of your coin. We'll tell you what it could be worth. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of a penny.